There's a reason you have few friends, and it's not because you're boring. Psychology shows 4 traits actually make friendships harder, even though they're strengths. 1. You overthink every social interaction. After every conversation, you replay it in your head over and over again. You analyze every word, every expression, every pause. Did I say something weird? Do they think I'm annoying? This kind of constant self-monitoring creates tension. When you're busy analyzing, you can't truly relax, and people can feel that tension. They sense that you're emotionally distant, even when you're genuinely trying to connect. You're not trying to be cold. The truth is, your mind is more focused on understanding people than actually getting close to them. 2. You have almost zero tolerance for fake behavior. You notice fake behavior almost immediately. Forced laughter, attention-seeking, people pretending to be someone they're not, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Psychologists often associate this with high social perception, something that's common among people with strong emotional intelligence. But here's the downside. Once you see what's really behind people's behavior, you stop playing the game. You don't flatter people, you don't pretend to be impressed, and in a world built on small talk, social performance, and constant validation, your authenticity can become isolating. You're just real, but being real often makes other people uncomfortable. They mistake your silence for arrogance, so they slowly distance themselves, not because you're cold, but because your authenticity makes their performance feel obvious. 3. They're too emotionally self-sufficient. You solve your own problems. You keep your emotions private. In psychology, this is known as emotional self-reliance. On paper, it sounds like a strength, but in real life, it often leads to loneliness because human connection grows through vulnerability. When you never ask for help, never open up, people subconsciously begin to feel like they have no meaningful place in your life. When people never get the chance to support you, they slowly feel like they aren't needed. Over time, they stop trying. You're not pushing people away. You're simply not giving them a way to get closer. 4. You reject the herd mentality. People who struggle to maintain friendships often have one trait that quietly sets them apart. They think independently. They don't chase trends, they don't copy the crowd, and they refuse to change themselves just to fit in. This isn't rebellion, it's simply how their minds are wired. Psychologists call this low social conformity. It's the same trait that makes you unique, but also makes you feel like an outsider. You're comfortable standing alone instead of following the crowd. Ironically, this earns you quiet respect, but it can also leave you standing alone. So, if you've always wondered why making close friends feels so difficult, it doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with you. It may simply mean that some of your natural tendencies make connection more challenging. The goal isn't to become someone else. It's to understand yourself well enough to recognize which habits are creating distance and which people are actually capable of appreciating who you are. Because in the end, the goal isn't to be liked by everyone. It's to be understood by the right people.